And I love, for example, since I came to Manchester, the way they treat me. When you arrive to Old Trafford, where a lot of good games, great players have been played there, and you step in and you see Sir Alex Ferguson stand or Sir Bobby Charlton stand, then you know that you are in one of the places for football, in history of football. So I imagine myself winning a Premier League or a Champions League with this club, and it will be incredible. Hopefully we can bring the club back.
Are the signs there, do you feel? Do you think Jose's getting it right?
Well, I think he understands what this club means, and I think that's very important as well for any manager to come here and to understand the history of the club, more or less the philosophy and the style of football that these fans and this club is used to.
Have you always been interested in art?
Yes and no. I mean, it's just interesting in different things, not just art, but music or cine or something that is not just football. I find it good to refresh or reset.
When you came to English football, was that a gamble? Did you think it was, because Spanish football is very different to English football?
Yeah. It was a little bit of a gamble because obviously when you come to English football, people always say that you need to be physically strong, that you need to be tall, that it's a very physical football, which is true.
So did you worry that it might not suit your particular style of football?
No. Because I always believed that, as long as you can play good football, you can play good football anywhere.
Mata scores on his debut.
Your Chelsea career, you worked with different coaches, and then Jose Mourinho comes in, of course, and after a while it didn't quite work out. Why is that, do you think?
Sometimes in life and in football as well, change comes and you have to embrace it. When Jose came, I was not playing a lot. I had the chance to go to another great club, and it was a good offer for Chelsea as well, so that's how it worked.
Did you actually fall out with him at all at any point? I can't imagine you falling out with anyone, actually.
Well, I can. I tell you I can.
You can?
But no, it was... I think it was a football reason or style or something like this, but we never had any personal problem or anything like this. In fact, we are working together now and it's going fine.
So what about when you're whatever you were doing that particular day, when Jose Mourinho is now announced as the new manager of Manchester United, your initial thoughts?
I was on holiday and it was like, okay then, let's embrace it and let's go for it and let's try to play best football, let's train as I always train, and well, things are going good. I'm enjoying my football, I'm playing a lot, team is doing well. We could do better sometimes, but it's going, I think,
seems to be getting better, doesn't it? Do you think?
In the right direction. Yeah. So at that moment, too many people was speaking about all the things, but what I had to do is just to speak on the pitch, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I feel comfortable doing, speaking through my football.
So what kind of art do you like?
I like modern art, and I like pop art as well.
Yeah.
I admire creative people in every sense of the word.
Well, you're creative yourself on the field.
I try. Yeah.
Mata went for the spectacular. What a goal from Juan Mata. That is stunning.
Manchester United made some big signings this summer. How do you think they're doing? I mean, Ibra obviously scoring lots of goals. What's he like as a personality? He strikes me as... I've never met him, but he seems to be a real character.
Yeah, he's a real character. He's
a great player.
Yeah, obviously, that's without a doubt. And obviously he's a strong character and he's got a strong personality. But he's funny as well. The way he is in the dressing room, he speaks with the young players, he makes jokes, a bit of banter here, there. He has this humor that I think is needed for a football player at the end, because if not, football is too serious.
It must be difficult for Paul Pogba, for example. He's got the expectation of being, the world's most expensive player. It can't be easy.
I imagine it's not easy, and when these big transfers come and the expectations are so high, sometimes people lose perception of the reality, and we are not machines. It's not that they paid that money for you and you have to score every single game. Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, they're two, that's it. There's no more. So we are humans, and obviously train the best you can, play the best you can, try to be a good professional, and then the rest will come.
What's the thing that needs to change to take you right up towards
Well,
upper echelon.
We need to be more consistent in terms of results. And we need to finish our chances better, especially in 3-4 home games that we had to win. But in football, it doesn't matter who deserves to win. Who matters is who wins. So we need to finish that, and because I think that's why I said that we are in the right direction, because we're playing good, we are creating chances, and we need to finish them. Because if we win these 3-4 games, we'll be up there, and it will be a different story.
You're not the quintessential footballer, are you? You're not the.
Well, I don't know.
You're a bit different. You've got a degree.
Well, I'm trying to finish it. Yeah, I think still have 2 or 3 subjects to finish, but my aim is one day finish it. I don't know when, I don't know how.
Do you think Spanish players are more intelligent than English players? That's a genuine question. They always seem to be very articulate. Spanish players learn other languages very simply.
I mean, I don't believe that is a rule.
No.
Because I've known so many English players that they, under my point of view, they understand the game. And because for me as well, it's very important to understand the game. It's not about just how quick or how tall or how strong you are or how many goals you score. I don't think it's a matter of where are you from. It's a matter of how you can as well teach yourself in the most effective way to try to play.
I'll ask it another way. Are Spanish players more disciplined in terms of their life, the way they...
Well, I think one of the biggest qualities for Spanish footballers, for me, is that we are very competitive, you know, and I think we can take advantage of that when we go to a different country like England and try to play the way we play, but learning from the things that, you know, you can learn from in English football.
You're very popular, not just with Manchester United fans, not just with Chelsea fans, but universally. You don't get any abuse or anything, like so many players do.
Sometimes, but you know, that's how it is. I don't think about being liked or not, you know. I just try to be normal. I'm a football player, but I'm a human being first, and obviously I feel very lucky because I live a life that almost anyone could dream for, which is you like football, you play football.
What are the disadvantages though? There's a lot of benefits. Obviously everyone knows footballers earn lots of money these days. They have a special lifestyle. What's the downside?
Well, there's a difficult side, which is when you think, you know, about the responsibility that you have, or when you think about the pressure that you're playing with in front of these millions of people. You know, that's not easy to handle sometimes. So you need to get ready for perform, and you need to perform and perform and perform, because if you don't, then you play to a different club or you don't play in your own club, so your level is going down. So mentally it's not as easy as it looks. And other than that, yeah, I could say, well, I cannot go with my friends sometimes in the weekends when they go out, and because you're 20-something you want to go out. Or
you can do that when you're finished. I waited till I was very old, but anyway.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain about anything because I'm doing what I love to do. So this is a present for you.
Oh, you're very kind.
So let's see if you like it.
Okay.
You might have to use it.
Hang on a minute.
It's a nice pair of...
That's next season when Leicester win the league again.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
No chance. What about after football? Do you think you perhaps go into coaching or...?
I would love to present match of the day.
Oh, jeez, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'll be about done by then. By the time you finish playing, I'll have had it anyway. So you're welcome to the chair.
Yeah, thank you for that.
What would you consider success for you at Manchester United?
Obviously, I would love to win the Champions League or Premier League with Man United, but to be able to say that I have played in such a club where the likes of George Best or Cantona or Cristiano Ronaldo, Giggs, Beckham, Scholes, all these players played, so yeah, I cannot be happier.
Well, thanks for giving me the tour and all of your expert knowledge, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank
it's been
you
an
very
absolute
much.
pleasure.
Pleasure is mine. Thank
Ha sido
you.
un gran placer
Gracias.
conocerte.